Hi Penny, thank you for joining me.
Hello.
So we last met you last year when you entered our Young Writers Competition.
Yes.
How are things going? Do you want to give us a bit of background on kind of where you are at the moment with school and kind of what's going on?
Obviously, since last year, I've been carrying on writing Naming Lights, and which kind of rooted from my love for drama in school. And that's what kind of inspired my writing. And since then, I've just carried on with where I got to with it, and it's just developing as time goes on.
So, as you've just said, it was Naming Lights with your play. Can you give us a brief synopsis?
So, Naming Lights follows the story of Zaina Angevin, shows her journey to success, and explores the trials and tribulations of her life along the way, especially the supporting story of her and a transfer student called Owen Sanders and the journey of their relationship, as Owen has a huge secret. The musical caters to all types of audience and performer, making it very inclusive and hopefully enjoyable for every age.
Brilliant. Now, you've just mentioned it's a musical. So when you first sent it in to us, I think it was a play, wasn't it? And then it kind of developed into a musical.
Yes, it did.
How did that all kind of come about?
Around the time I submitted my extract, I began playing guitar. And when I was learning, I found it quite useful to write my own music. And along the way, I wrote a song that kind of fitted in with what I was writing at the time. And it kind of just developed that I've started writing songs that kind of fit in. So it just kind of ended up as a musical.
Brilliant. So to use that kind of very theatrical phrase, it's quite an organic process. It kind of just came to you and you can develop it from there.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So thinking back to last year, why did you enter the competition?
Well, it was lockdown. There wasn't a lot going on, but I entered it because it was something new that I'd never considered before, because I never really considered myself a writer, and it helped me come out of my comfort zone and get some feedback from the people who knew what they were on about, and just a new experience whilst there wasn't a lot going on around me that I could do regarding like drama, because I missed it so much. So it was a good opportunity to do something related to theatre.
Wonderful. Well, I'm glad we can kind of help with getting theatre back into your life during lockdown to a small extent.
Yeah.
So where did you hear about the competition to begin with?
I first heard about it from a friend of mine who has performed at the Mill before. At first, I was very reluctant to enter because I was worried about it being atrocious, my piece. But they helped me to realise that it was a good idea and it could help develop my piece, if nothing more. So it was good. They managed to convince me to do it.
Excellent. That's what friends are for, and they're to support you, which is really good to hear. So you said obviously during lockdown there wasn't a lot to do, but what did you gain personally for entering the competition and getting the feedback?
I gained a good idea of how my piece could start to take form in the future if it were to be performed. It also gave me plenty of feedback and constructive criticism from the judges to help improve my writing. And since then, I've made edits to my script, changed characters and part of the storyline to make it flow better and be more engaging for an audience.
That sounds very exciting, and I cannot wait to actually see the new version performed, hopefully very, very soon. So we are hoping to run a very similar event this year. It's going to be a showcase version rather than a competition, so that we can get all the pieces performed by our youth section, which will be hopefully really exciting for them as well. Hopefully you'll be entering, but why do you think other people should enter as well?
I think others should enter competitions like this because it provides a way to get your piece heard and receive constructive criticism on how to make it better. And from my point of view, if you're worried about what the cast members will be like or if the judges will be mean, it's nothing to worry about because everyone turned out to be lovely. And for me, before I entered, I knew nobody at the Mill besides maybe one or two people. And it turned out that they have now been very helpful in the development of my piece. And I think if you have the slightest interest in playwriting, give something like this a go because it's a great way to begin learning more on how to write efficiently.
That is really lovely to hear. Thank you for that. You've kind of covered it, but why do you think it's important for places like the Mill to run competitions for the young people and kind of give them a platform to work on?
I think it's important because it helps young writers to see their visions come to life and get feedback. It helps helps them to become more confident in what they're doing, and also meet some incredible people. Although right now we may not be able to do it in person, hopefully we will soon. And I just think it's really important because it helps the growth of inspiring writers.
That is wonderful, thank you. As I say, we are really hoping that we can get these performed very soon as lockdown is lifted. But it has just been wonderful kind of seeing what you wrote. I mean, I loved your story. I thought it was absolutely really inspiring. And the secret is, I know what it is. I won't say what it is, but
it's changed since then, though.
Oh, well, that's even more reason to make sure we get them performed, and I can come and see what the secret is as well. Fantastic. Well, Penny, look, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. Good luck with all the writing that you're going to be carrying on doing, and with the edits for the new version. And we look forward to seeing you and your piece again very, very soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.